Okay. So thank you to the $10 tipper. Here we go. And this person says, happy belated birthday from chat. So this person just wants to be called chat. All right, there you go. First tip of the day. Thank you so much for $10. And thank you for the belated happy birthday wishes. It's been a great first week of being 44. It really has been. It's been an outstanding first week. Let's see here.
See what
Okay.
doing. Absolutely nothing.
Continuing on. We've got Princess Luna with the $5 super chat and says, good morning, King. I'm looking forward to the stream. Me too. I'm looking forward to more Pokemon fun today.
To be fair.
The playthrough's been great so far.
To be fair, earlier, right before I cut on stream, we were talking about LTG again.
Thank you, Omega Song, for death is our second song of the day. You're now 5G Commando. Have one. Here's the you settled it. It's been like 2.5 months. Are you good for anything yet? Because they keep leaking for it. Her internal memo said that Akshay Sharma said that Xbox Game Pass is too expensive. Okay. We all right. They are purposely waiting. They watch from E-Trick, if that makes sense. Everything else. And everyone's like, no.
What's wrong with him?
Trailer for GTA 6. I could be wrong. But, I mean, it's been a long time to get any information about this game. I think you would think that there's probably a reason it is part of the plan. I don't know. But that's my take. Okay.
How about GTA 6?
1,000 gigs over on TikTok. Bilbo's right. Thanks, Bilbo's right. It's me getting anything to that. That's good to get off gigs. I want to make sure to be a little celebration for you. Ready? Here we go.
Just a guy swinging the fucking.
For 1,000 gigs. Let's get that on the leaderboard and let's see what you have to say.
Now I lost my forward again. What did he say, Phil?
Okay. So Crystal Dragon said, I got banned in LP chat for asking how he felt about getting your big W on it. Well, why wouldn't he ban this? Obviously, he butthurt about it. He literally unbanned me on X to send me a whiny message.
And then he rebanned you.
Immediately after the April Fool's thing I did on him. And then he rebanned me on X before I could respond. He had to say something. He couldn't keep his mouth shut. I guess he thought I wasn't going to tell everyone that he did that. But of course I did. Embarrassing even further. So yeah, he knows that I got the W on him. He knows that I'm going to get the W on him forever. No one cares about his response. They make fun of him. So, you know, yeah, you're going to always get banned in his chat for saying stuff like that. No, I don't have a crush on LPG. Couldn't be further from the truth. It's like that embarrassing. But it's very easy to do. You see, there's a different impact when one of his regular detractors just keeps embarrassing him, or when someone who's probably an outsider like me comes in and just watches stuff for the first time and is like, what an embarrassing, guy, and makes fun of it. It's different. It hits differently. It gets people talk.
He think he's an outsider. He been watching OTG for years, like 10 years.
Let's see. Okay. Family Style Design did $2 super chats. For wine style shirts are homosexual dog whistles. You should know, being that you're a rampant homosexual and you seek out that kind of behavior, be an expert on it. Thanks for $2. Not that there's anything wrong with being a rampant homosexual, I would say. Okay. What's up, King Michael? How are you this morning? It's good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Skydogger says, oh, I just don't like Pokemon. Pokemon Box tonight, Skydogger. You know that you like Retro Rewind, right? So come on back to the late stream. It's all good. There you go.
Pretty lonely.
Oh, me too, Stream Lab Creators. I love it when they send Phil money and then just so they can try to troll. You know that they're making money to troll. They lost the trade. I know. What you guys don't even realize is that I selectively choose what I want to shout out because if it's I find it entertaining or something I can respond to in a silly way like I just did to that chat I felt. But these people, they constantly send stuff. They'll send like tips and stuff. I still read it.
I just don't read
I still pay attention to it, and I keep the money. I like to get the money back.
it.
Tina Shooter, how are you today, man? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. And Momo Chai, thank you so much for a gifted membership this morning. I appreciate that. That is our first membership of the day. If you like the
Actually,
Pokemon
should
Fire
run
Red
a
Play, you
speed.
guys, be sure to support it some way today. Whether that's a like on the stream, whether that's a super chat or a membership like Momo Chai just did, whether it's some kicks like Bilbo Swaggins did, or maybe a sub or a gifted sub, or a tip via PayPal, all appreciated. I love this playthrough so far. I want to keep playing it as much as I have been, but I do need to know that you guys want it via supporter. That's all I know.
Via
There you go.
support.
Anyone know how far I am into Pokemon Fire Red? Because I don't remember how long the game is.
What a dunce.
Oreo and Media out yet. Well, you can do it, but I have a few more settings. It says you have to set up access here and there to do it. I'm not gonna. But no, yes, apparently you can do voice responses. The comments, I didn't know that. I don't know why I would ever want to do that. Unless, like, let's say, for example, I wanted to really quickly do a response to someone's comment, and I didn't have time to type it up, and I just like quickly through. But I don't even have the permission set up to use the microphone through that app. I'd have to go through like 3 different screens to not do that right. But okay. Let's see here. So hello, Eli. How do you say your name? Hello, Eli. I can't say your name. I'm just gonna say your name is hello. Hello to the £5 super chat. That's cool. Thank you for that. Let's see what that is in USD.
I was gonna run Justify. Now I'm thinking about running Inner Focus again.
Thank you for that. James is obsessed with Dark Souls. He knows a lot about it. He says no way you leveled up that high in such short time that you cheated in your Let's Play. What are you talking about? He's what you talking about. Let's Play of what? What Dark Souls games?
Why is he
There's
pretending like he don't know?
DLCs and there's spin-offs, and I've got multiple runs of each, and there's different versions. What are you talking specifically?
Pretend like you don't know, Phil.
Can we narrow it down? See what you're talking about, then maybe I can respond. But I have no idea what you're talking about.
Let's keep Justified for a little bit. This is what I was thinking in my head, though.
Yeah.
But like, what dark move am I taking? Knockoff? That's it.
Okay, are we talking about the Demon Souls thing? Which I thought, I really confused. Because I thought the accusation, which I don't know, I thought the accusation is that I duped items in Demon Soul. Right? I thought what people were saying, you duped items, which I don't know how to do.
Well, I don't know how to do it
at all.
It's just lies.
Crazy. Which at the time, everyone said that that's cheating too. Basically, everyone said that no matter what I did was cheating. Okay? So with Demon Soul, what I would do is I would play the game during the day on stream. Well, not well, yeah, on stream, right? I was streaming at that point, I think. When was my first Demon Soul run? I don't even know. Let's find out. Demon Soul run. Soul. Okay, is this the first run? Yes, this is the first one right here. Okay.
Do we need Roost?
It was live streamed. It was still in Connecticut. but it was live streamed. It was May 2013. So at this point, it was around 13 years ago. Okay, I'm seeing my hair on my PS3. Here I am. Okay, much younger, much chubbier. Still have dark facial hair. Um, so during this run, okay, I would play and stream the game during the day, and then after the day ended, all right, at night when I was done with my gameplay, as that gameplay was already uploaded, I would multitask.
Maybe we do keep
So
roofs.
I would have on one screen, so in my living room, I have my TV and my entertainment center for all my game needs on one screen. And then I actually have my PC, which I used to upload, edit, and all things right next to it with a big monitor. So I would actually be doing gaming on the TV while I would have something else going on the monitor that I would watch. Sometimes it would be movies or TV shows. Sometimes it would be like wrestling and stuff. Like that's what I used to do. And I used to drink. So I used to have like a giant rum and coke, like I told you guys, like this big giant cup of rum and coke, like rum and coke zero, and I would drink this while grinding away at a game. I remember doing this in game Blue Dragon. I remember doing this in Demon Souls. There's a few different games. Oh, Bloodborne, I did this as well. My first run in Bloodborne. All these, I did exactly the same thing. Where I would play the game during the day, and then I would grind at night. Okay? So,
It gets
particularly now,
sunny
I can
day.
tell you exactly where I grinded in Demon Souls, except one part. I remember doing it so often that uh, I actually remember this by heart. It was the entry level, whatever world has a rolling skeleton guys. So whatever world has a rolling skeleton guys, that was the one. I would just run through the map, killing all the skeletons, and going through and killing everything like real quick. And then I would just, end it and then go back in, do it again, and then end it and then go back in. And I just kept doing it over and over and over for hours on end. I mean, I'm talking there were probably nights where I finished streaming and then I immediately started doing this. And it kind of like a passive thing. Yeah, kind of paying attention, but I was watching the show at the same time. And I would do it for a long time. Like those days, I probably would be up at like 4 or 5 in the morning. Seriously. Like I would be so unhealthy. I'd be up drinking and shit and then passing out at some point, you know? So, and this would go on all week. It wasn't like, oh, I did it one day. It would be like, I play the game, then I grind. I play the game, then I grind. So, over the course of probably the week I was playing Demon Souls, I grinded like every night. And just made an insane amount of,
Wait, I got a
um,
plan now.
souls doing it. And that's it. Like, that's really all there is to it. There's nothing else. Excuse me, there's nothing else to it. It's very simple. I had nothing else going for me. There was nothing else I was doing. I lived alone. I had nothing else to do with my time. There's no reason to go to sleep because I'm just gonna wake up and make videos in the morning anyway, streams and videos, right? So what was the big deal? So that was my life. Horrible lifestyle. Admitted, doing that, staying up all night drinking and shit. Uh, but you know, what can I do? I can take it back now. Sure, I should have done better things with my life than sitting around drinking all night grinding the Demon Soul. Would have been a lot more healthy for me. But that's what it was. That simple. All right. There's nothing else to it. This is what you do. Do what? I don't even know what that means. Items? How would
You
that have helped?
duped. Dupe
Like,
what?
I don't even know. How could duping of items help me in that playthrough? You have to gain souls by playing the game and killing enemies. So I don't even know what you mean.
Said you duped. Dupe what?
Oh, is that what people are saying? People are finally explaining it to me. They're saying I duped boss souls. I duped boss soul. Again, okay. All right, how about that? You guys explain to me in chat how do you do items in Demon Soul, and then I will tell you if I remember doing it. I
I'm done.
totally
You're an
1,000,000%
idiot. What is wrong with
do
this guy?
not recall duping anything. I don't know how to do it. Okay? How do you dupe items in Demon Soul? Let's hear it. Did you guys want to talk about this today? You're so concerned about it. How do you do it? Control C, Control V. Oh, then I do thousands and thousands of times in my life. How do you do it? What? Eddie Joe says you talk to Thomas the Bam guy and fall off a ledge nearby and talk to him again or something. What? You do what? I I've never heard of it. You're talking fall off a ledge.
The question is, do we run Hurricane on Charizard?
Thomas the Bam. Thomas the Bam guy. Who is that?
No.
Now they're not explaining. I would love
Let's
to
run
hear
this.
more about this. This sounds funny to me.
If I run anything else, I
No,
want
I've never heard of it. I didn't at the time I was playing Demon Souls. I had no idea about any glitches or anything like that. No one told me shit. You know, the thing is, people those games are so overanalyzed, right? Like people have found so many speedrun strats and crazy shit that you can do in these games. You know me, I just fucking play them at face value, man. And I'm the kind of guy I beat my head against the wall to succeed, right? Like in Bloodborne. Did I learn how to parry? Of course not. That would make too much fucking sense. Instead, I grinded at the school, killing those fucking blob scholar guys for like 2 nights straight after I would stream to get artificial levels so that I could beat the game. Instead of just learning how to play the game. Why? Because I'm a pig-headed idiot, right? Stupid. You know, today I do make an effort to try to learn how to play what I play. But back then I didn't. I didn't give a shit. I just wanted to, make progress. I I don't I'm so how can I say? Not that I'm ignorant, but I'm just like stupidly pig-headed about stuff. I would much rather just, oh, I'm gonna grind this way, but Phil, you can do it more easily this way. I don't care. I'm gonna grind this way. Like that's how I am. I'm very self, right? So I would much rather say, oh, I'm just gonna grind my way. I'm gonna chill with my drink, and I'm gonna play this level over and over for 2, 3 nights straight, grinding away and getting levels, rather than actually like you guys seem to do glitch. I would just sit there and grind like an idiot. That's how I am. Alusa, you didn't do the Nugget glitch in Fire Red. That's pretty much something I always do. I can't understand you learning to cheat. You barely learned to play.
do we give it Quick Claw?
Yeah. Again, I don't even know. I don't even know what you're talking.
20%.
Okay, like I don't even who the fuck is Thomas the Bam. I don't know who the fuck that is. I don't even play Demon Souls that much. What 3 times? My original run, my second run, which I called the final run, which they were turning off the PS3 servers for it, so you couldn't play it online anymore. And then there was the remake. I played it 2 times, so I don't even know anything about what you're talking about.
Great Ball Battles. Here we go.
Can anyone even explain fully how it's done?
He wants them to explain how to do a complicated Demon Soul glitch in a YouTube chat. He knows how it was done.
I will say this, back in the day, I always fessed up to this, is that what I used to do is if it was a brand new game, okay, when I picked up that game from GameStop, I would buy the strategy guide very frequently, and I would use the guide to basically enhance my playthrough so that I could find all the items or I could find like the items I need or to know how to beat a boss if I get stuck. I would have strategy. I guess this was very common back in the day. Basically until I stopped physically picking up games. Okay, so that would have been when I moved here, actually. I was physically picking up games weekly for a very long time, like 2008 all the way through like 2014. But then when I moved out here, I stopped uh, picking up the games from GameStop and got everything digitally. So I stopped basically getting the strategy guide. And then everything was like a cool run. online live stream, you know. But a lot of the times back in the day, I
I
would
think Charizard
actually
wins.
get
Guy's weak to
distracted.
Charizard.
I didn't use that as part of my playthrough. If I got stuck, I didn't know what I was doing. I wouldn't necessarily just sit there and read the guide ahead of time, but I would absolutely use it during my run. But I wouldn't tell anyone. So you guys would know, oh, Phil's using the guide. And so there'd be like a boss I'm stuck on. I'd take a break from filming, go read the guide, come back, and then beat the ball. You know, that definitely happened. And I messed up with that over the years, for sure. Okay, someone explaining it. Yvonne reveals if you talk to the bank guy, then you go fall off a ledge nearby and talk to him again and dupes what item you put in the bank. Oh, no. I had no idea about that whatsoever. Zero. Nearly zero. So, and here's the thing. I know it's not true. Just like a million things have been said about me that aren't true. Okay? I know it's not true. So it doesn't matter what circumstantial nonsense some idiot put together in a video. It's still
This
not
is.
true. It may have had a chance of
Has it
being
always panned around like this?
like some weird multi-dimensional possibility that it could have been true in a multiverse, but it's not true in this universe. So I don't care. Well, here's the thing. All right.
That's one.
If I had done it, I would tell you right now that I did.
No, you
Because
wouldn't, Phil.
there's
No.
no reason to not say I did.
All you do is lie.
There's no, like, well, who cares? It's a place from 13 years ago. I didn't present myself to the internet as the best Demon Souls player ever who legitimately played this game. I openly admitted to grinding every night to get artificial levels in the game. So why would it matter if I do? It wouldn't. No one cared. It's not a big deal. So I would just tell you right now if I did it. There's no reason for me to not say to you, oh, I do. But I didn't do.
At least we get the busted
It's just
disguise
that
animation.
the internet has such an autistically fixated fascination with me and everything that I say and do for some bizarre, inexplicable reason. It's inexplicable reason that they actually
Yes.
on the new show and they turn it into things that are important to them.
Yes, Charizard. Yes.
Would never care if a random streamer or gamer used a dupe switch playthrough from 13 years ago. In fact, I would go as far to say no one with an actual functional life,
Phil.
with meaningful things to do, would care that ESP duped in a Demon Souls playthrough 13 years ago. No one. You'd actually have to have a waste of your life to care about it.
Did I even get to pick my move?
Okay? Your life's meaningful.
Oh, blast burn. Yeah, good point.
You got absolutely nothing better to do than to hyperfixate on a 13-year-old playthrough, and you think that this is meaningful to human existence. It's not. Okay? It benefits no one to talk about it, to waste time on it. Okay? Zero time invested was worth it. Okay? Because even if I did do, or I didn't do,
It's Mega
it
Dragonite.
doesn't matter. It doesn't affect me at all. It doesn't affect you at all. It affects nothing. Why did you waste your time? But if I had to, right now I would tell you outright, I do. But I didn't. So I didn't do it. I'm not going to fess up to something I've never done. That's absolutely ridiculous. I would never do that. Maybe they don't think it's a waste of time. Well, see, that's the thing. It doesn't matter what they think. Because if your mind is at crack to hyperfixate on something that is meaningless, it probably means you lack rational thought. So what the good use of your time.
He's toxic today.
It's always like I said, time is our most valuable asset. Time absolutely is the most important thing that we have in life. Don't waste it. Okay?
Adaptability steel beam.
I'm wasting their lives.
Nope.
Yeah.
I lost so much HP too. Miss.
I don't do
Nice.
It doesn't benefit them or me or you or anyone. It's just wasting your time. And then you're going to be 60, 70 years old, decrepit, falling apart, sitting around saying, where did my life go? Oh, yeah. I was watching that fucking 2-hour video about ESP duping in Demon Souls. Shit.
Crit.
Oh, my goodness.
Ha ha ha. I lost.
This is exactly the same as the hand card. This is exactly the same as it comes in denim. Okay? Well, okay, let's actually talk about the it comes in denim thing, right? So the banana song, which I didn't even know was a thing until you guys started bringing it up in chat over the years, and I still, for a very long time, had no idea what you were talking about. When I finally took the time to watch it back, I was like, "This is it. This is what these people, thousands of
He's
people,
such a liar, bro. Why is he lying about this again?
for years and years and years."
Oh,
The
that
whole
sucked.
thing. That's a nothing throwaway moment from a playthrough where I was just like out of my mind because I was so stressed out at the game. It sucked so bad, right? And I literally was just jumbling my words together. And so the first time I watch it back for real, I didn't say it comes in denim. I said it comes banana. It's me like marble mouthing it because I'm just trying to make it up on the fly. And
He's
immediately
retconning
people
it.
start freaking out. No, it's in comes in denim. It comes in denim.
He's retconning it.
I said
It
it
is.
comes in denim. I wanted to say it goes to banana, but I realized that's too many syllables. So I had to shorten it. So on the fly, I marble mouthed it. I said, in comes banana. And everybody said it comes in denim. No, I didn't. You're just an idiot. And you made it so important to you and your community.
Wow.
Weirdos
Who
on
is
the
this
internet
guy,
that I
bro?
said that you can't accept the fact that the person who literally said it is telling you what they really said. You can't deal with reality. So let's really now get to the root of the issue. You people out there who obsess on this shit can't fucking deal with reality. That's your problem. You live in a weird online, always fantasy world where you think that you have thousands of people who love and accept you.
He hit me.
Excessive behavior.
I should have set the rain up.
It's fallacy. It's fantasy. You're cracked. Your head is broken. You need to go get examined. You need counseling. And you need help. You need to get real friends,
Oh,
real family.
stolen citrus.
Living online, eternally fixating on minutia and nonsense. This is not what human existence was meant to be. Remember back when we were all fucking cavemen and we had to actually struggle to survive and we had to knock two rocks together to start a fire to actually fucking have a cooking meal for the day and we had to go hunt and gather to survive? That was fucking living. Today, everything's so fucking easy. You have nothing to worry about in your life. You get food delivered to you. You get protection. You get water in your house, right? Everything is easy for you. So what do you do with your life? You sit on the fucking internet hyperfixating on the most pointless nonsense possible, and you think that's human life. Newsflash. It ain't.
Oh, I should have ice beamed. Oops. Of course, he hits me first.
These people need a serious wake-up call. That they're this fucked in the head. It doesn't come in denim. All right? I don't have a hand cart.
I don't have a hand cart.
I didn't do Demon Souls. That's reality. And if you can accept that, congratulations. Welcome back to reality with the rest of humanity. By the way, I'm not poor. I'm not unhappy. My wife isn't fat. She didn't leave me.
She definitely is
I
fat.
am healthy. I do work out and have muscles now. Okay, should we continue with reality? How much more do you need to cope and try to rationalize out that's true?
I should have roost.
Shall we continue? I mean, I could do it all day, but you're going to be crying in bed. You go, oh, I can't handle it. Oh! Holy shit. You guys are something else. Anyway, I think that's enough of this nonsense.
The rain stopped.
But you see, this is what happens when I entertain the nonsense, right? Like, the stupidity, the stuff that they come up with, they're wildly insane.
Son of a bitch.
I can't cope with the fact that my life is good. I talked through a whole lot of shit to get to where I am, and things are great for me. But you can't accept that fact. You can't.
Oh, I could have justified boosted.
It's his way, you know. I can't believe
This sucked. Oh, I could have justified boosted.
It's true. Everything is good, and you are fucked if you fixate on this shit. I don't understand this internet culture of if you have something you don't like or you don't agree with or you're not happy with that you just fixate on it and you can't get enough of it. That's bizarre to me. Okay, there's a lot of things in life that I don't like. Okay, true. There's a lot of things in this life I don't like. What I don't do is follow it, watch it, stalk it, talk about it all day, and fixate on it. What I try to do is avoid the things that I don't. Avoid the things that I don't find pleasure in, I don't find entertainment in or value in.
I
Because I
could
feel
have
like
roosted
spending
then
my time
swapped
that I
out.
do like is more important than chasing around
Soldier.
stuff I don't. But maybe that's a different philosophy for most people these days because it seems like we have a generation of people who grew up online fixating on things they don't like rather than finding things they do. That's really fucking bizarre. It is. That's actually a good question. Here's an interesting question for everyone. All right. Do you find more pleasure in enjoying something that you like or in reveling in the downfall of something you don't? What do you find more
It's
pleasure?
time to go all out, Lucario.
Seriously, that's an actual
Bullet punchy.
because I legit think that how you answer that question
Close.
says a lot about
Miss.
you
Don't
and
die.
your rationale in
Oh,
your life and how you've grown up
they
and
can't
where
miss.
you're from. Because, like, frankly, if you say, I really like to enjoy things that I find, positivity and entertainment in, I'd be like, I'm just like you. I'm down for that. I try to surround myself with things that I like. I think that's a good thing. All right. If your answer is you revel in the downfall of things that you don't like, you get more pleasure out of that. That's fucking scary. You understand? That's really disturbing. That's not how human existence is supposed to be. And if that's the case, I think that the online existence of humanity has created a culture shift that is absolutely just disturbing. Because you're going to have people who don't understand morality, who don't understand right and wrong, who think it's okay to do these horrible things to people who they just don't like. You're not going to like everyone. There's tons of people I don't like. It doesn't mean that I try to fuck with them and say horrible things about them and mess with their lives and, never. I wouldn't do that. I ignore it. Right now, all right, there's people out there actively trying to hurt me and my family, and I ignore them. I just don't have time for them. I have many more positive things to do with my life than waste time on those kind of people. You know? And the only time to bring it up is when you bring it up.
You bring it up.
Like, crashing out, he's talking about it in the tractor. You brought it up. I don't give a shit about them. I pay no attention. I don't even know who half of them are. I read down here another reference to one of them. Like, I don't even know who that is. It wasn't until recently that someone said, "Did you know there's a whole podcast about it?" No, I don't care. I don't know about it. How many years has it run? Well, like 5 years. 5 years? No, I didn't know about that. I don't care. It's kind of unbelievable that it's true. Like, what the fuck? 5 years people wasted their time?
No.
So anyway, yeah, I don't care about this shit. I stay away from it. I do. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't. But maybe again, people are wired different. I'm from a much different generation than many people. I am. I grew up in the 1980s and 90s before the internet existed. I'm wired a different way than probably a lot of the people in my audience. But I just don't get.
He used surf. He didn't even aqua jet.
I don't understand that whoever made this video about Demon Soul literally wasted all of their time and wasted all of your time watching it, and it's all fake. Because I didn't do the Demon Souls. I don't even know how to do it. To this day, I still don't understand what you're talking about. It didn't happen. It doesn't matter how you can fabricate a scenario in another multiversal dimension where it happened. It didn't happen in this one. So it doesn't matter what's said in the video. You've all wasted your time. I never said it comes in denim. I said in comes banana. You can deal with reality or you can live in your fantasy world, but I never said it comes in denim. Go watch the fucking video. Okay.
Steel beam.
Let's do a quick shout out. I know, it's like living in the internet era. You have to live with these people. It's fucking weird. I, I just don't get it. I don't. All right, so
Close combat.
I shouted this one out. It was Christopher Crust and Tupac saying,
No Pokemon lost.
and then we had 5 more pounds from Hello again. Been proven you can't reach that level in a week by grinding. Why do you keep lying? I'm not. It doesn't matter. There's no proof. I'm telling you reality. I know reality because I was there. You were.
You were barely there, Phil. You were drunk. He was barely there. He was drunk. He's drunk. What?
Nah.
Wow.
And again, you said, why do you keep lying?
He's just lying. He's just lying.
What you're making is, I wouldn't lie. There's no point to lying. It doesn't serve a purpose.
And yet you're lying. And yet he's lying.
If it happened, I would have told you because there's no negative thing about me doing it. No one cared, including me. If I duped, I would have said, that's not cheating. Because it's a single player game, and I was a guy doing a playthrough, and I want to be able to beat the game in a rational amount of time, right? I wasn't trying to say that I was the best Demon Souls player or whatever. I wasn't speed running the game. It didn't matter if I duped or not. But if I had done it, I would have told you I did. John Day, for 43 months. As a member, you're looking forward to new releases this week. Me too. I hope that they're good. I really do. I hope that they're both good. That would be great. And
Some Hasuian dark types.
Savage Boy May did a $2 super chat. Did you lie about everything? That's why you have no friends. First of all, I do have friends.
I do have friends. I do have friends.
I don't lie about everything. Do I lie about things? Yeah, just like everyone. Especially
Wow.
as a creator, you have to.
He just admitted to lying.
I learned that the hard way. Back before I used to actually selectively keep things secret or lie about things to protect my private information or my family, and I just blabbed everything on the internet, it came back to bite. People were systematically
Elephant.
to harass me, to harass my business, my family members, everything. As an online creator, you have to have this level of protection where you keep certain facts and things of reality separate from what you share with the internet. And you have to have that line of separation. Duping in Demon Souls is not one of those things. I could easily tell you right now if I had duped in Demon Souls and it wouldn't affect anything. Okay, it's not a big deal.
Kangaskhan. I was hoping for Mimikyu actually.
Oh, that.
Omnibus?
Okay. No, Mo4, that's not the case. He says, oh, Markiplier and Maximilian Dude have no detractor communities because of being consistently genuine. That's not true. That's not why they don't have detractor communities. I'm a unique case, all right? I came before the two people you just referenced. I came before 99% of people who are creators on the internet, all right? There's very few people who are prominent today who came before me. I am the predecessor.
What's wrong with this guy?
The impromptu commentary Let's Play popular on YouTube. I am. It's the definitive evidence is there. You can see that no one was blowing up on doing it until me. Everyone else was known as a person who would like this very specific style of content. One person just play Call of Duty and do these commentary videos on Call of Duty or whatever, right? Me, I was one who blew up this kind of commentary. The improvisation style, observational style, saying silly things to try to entertain an audience while I played a video game. All right? Because I was the first, there was no track record of anyone ever doing it, and I didn't really know how things would go. I never took it seriously. So early on in my career, which I didn't call it back then, I never knew that I would do this for a job, or that I ever imagined I'd make $1 doing it. I said and did things that were very irreverent, that were purposefully meant to get attention for myself. Sexual comments, racial comments, things that were over the top and inappropriate because I had a teen audience. I did it on purpose to get that attention every day so people would watch my video. Okay? After doing this for many years and getting tons of attention on myself and kind of blowing up for doing it, basically things started to fall apart. And people were pissed at me for some of the things that I had said and did, saying that why was I so extreme to this way or that, right? Like I'm pretty sure if you go back and you see Markiplier
Shadow Ball?
they probably didn't say
Feels
anywhere on the
ridiculous.
level of the racial comedy, the sexualized comments, and the things that I said back in the day. They never did that stuff. Not at all. Right? No. So number one, I was already inadvertently setting the groundwork for a detractor community to have grounds to try to come after. Okay? And
Damn, Jet Punch.
Okay, there was
Curse by.
whoa, careful. There was a situation where this is how you don't play started, right? People started making fun of it. And